Hello. How y'all doing? How is everybody doing? Sorry, I'm faffing about with my music. Hello, everybody. Hey, Watered. Hey, Anna. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. This top may fall in an inappropriate fashion later on, I now realise. Thank you, Watered, for contributing to the art stream. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Drop that.
Welcome, Raiders. Hey, brothers. How you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for the raid, bud. Also, thank you, Anna, for contributing to the art stream. Is chat broken, or it's just nobody saying hello? But yeah, please do give Ruthers a follow if you don't already, because he's a cool dude. He plays a lot of, what was it, turn-based RPGs, like very high fantasy stuff. Captain Amazing for the win. Hello, welcome. It is so damn hot today, and I have to turn my fan up. That is the whirring in the background. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That is the stuff. Okay. Brothers, thank you so much for the raid, y'all. If you don't know me, I used to be a variety streamer and now typically a roguelike streamer. However, today we are playing Fall of Porcupine, which launched approximately 4 hours ago. I played the demo in autumn last year. And the devs were kind enough to not only actually feature my reaction to the end of the demo in one of their trailers, but also to actually give me a Steam key so we can play today. So, that's pretty cool. But yes, hello everybody. Is chat broken, or is everybody just really quiet? Is everybody just really shy? Is everybody just really shy? Don't be. We're okay here. We talk a lot of shit that don't mean nothing by it. But yeah, welcome everybody. I'm glad to have you all. I put on Just Chatting and True Form. Don't really know why. I think I had something to say, but I forget what any of it is, except that it's heckin' hot. Hi, sorry, PC just crashed on me, so I had to restart. Oh, that's bad timing. But thank you, rather, so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I got the key to it today as well, so I'm going to play it next week, probably. Nice! Yeah, it was the funniest thing, because I thought I wasn't going to be able to play it on launch. Just because I've been a bit of a silly goose, and anytime Rare gets a raid you, that's true. And that's another story, because I was actually thinking of me pushing my streams back to 7 PM because it's just cooler then. But yeah, fun story of how I actually got the keys. I originally thought I wasn't going to be able to play it, the game, because I did a DOM and ended up impulsively spending a lot of money on other video games, so I was like, oh, yeah, I can't really afford that right now, and I put that on Twitter just to say, I'm sorry, but we probably won't be able to. And then, a couple of days after that, I got the random notification of some person I did not know just going, DM me, smiley face. And I was like, who the fuck are you? Why do you want me to DM you, you weirdo? And my, again, impulsive response was to immediately reply just saying, no. And then I realised what he was replying to, and I was like, oh, I should probably check who you are first. It was the CEO for Assembly Entertainment who published Fall of Porcupine, and his pinned tweet was saying, if any of you want a Steam key for Fall of Porcupine, DM me. So I immediately deleted my flat no reply and just DM'd him going, hi? Because I didn't know what else to say. I was just so flummoxed by it. It was lovely of him to do so, though, and I kind of hope you didn't see that reply, and if you did, this is my apology, if you are here. I'm sorry. But, honestly, when a girl gets a random message from some guy she doesn't know saying, DM me, it's generally a gut reaction response is just to go, fuck off. Sorry about that, but thank you so much. Yeah, it was a bit weird. I think what Twitter needs to do is actually in the notifications have it clear which tweet they are replying to, because it literally didn't say. I had to click on the notification for it to tell me, because otherwise it was just some random guy asking me to DM him with a smiley face, and it's generally not typically received well by ladies or anybody for that matter. But yeah, that was that. I might consider streaming back at 7 PM again because it's just so damn hot. This is the hottest summer we have ever had up here. And yesterday I was probably out in the sun for about 3 hours total, which honestly doesn't seem like that much, but I don't go outside much. It's not something I do, but I did, and I had to walk up to the health center because I had occupational therapy, and I was sitting in the waiting room, and I just sweat. I just, like, all of it just came out at once. I was just sitting there, a big sweaty mess, and I was like, I think I'm gonna puke. And I actually spent a lot of my therapy session just lying on the floor. And then I couldn't walk home. Well, I had to walk home. I didn't want to. I thought about calling a taxi, and then I remembered, oh, I left my wallet at home on purpose so I wouldn't impulsively buy anything else. So I had to walk home. And I just, like, I've never had to stick to the shadows more. Like, that is not something I've ever had to focus on when going outside before, because it was just that hot. And then I ended up landing myself with a big old headache, and I was in bed all day yesterday after I got back. And it was just, I have never wished more for summer to be over. I have never wished more for winter. And if y'all have been here a while, you know, I fucking hate winter. Winters here suck. But yeah, the outdoors is evil. You're not wrong. Hello, Angie. How you doing? But yeah. The thing is, I do love summer. In moderation. And, it's so damn hot. I was just lying there in sweating buckets with this fan on full pointed at me on the bed. Toby did not get the memo to shut up. Because of course he didn't. He's currently, I presume, passed out on my living room floor. Hey Tobes, you alive? Yeah, he's fine. Sorry, sweetheart, you can go back to sleep. He won't. He'll be back in here. He'll be in here wondering what the fuck I wanted. I might currently be boiled. It is so damn hot, and I've heard, to be honest, here, it is only like 23 degrees Celsius. I've heard down in England it's like 40 degrees. How are you guys alive? How are you guys alive? How are you doing it? What are your secrets? When is the UK gonna start just installing AC everywhere? I feel like we're gonna need it. It's so damn hot. Hot air is the worst thing here. It feels like I'm breathing in super hot air all the time. Oh, that is rubbish. That's one of my least favorite things. And we honestly do not get summers like this here. We don't. It's just not a thing that happens. Here, England gets all the nice weather. I say quote unquote nice because you guys are always complaining about it in every Twitch chat I go into. Up here, we get overcast, rain and wind and some moderate heat. That is our normal summer. This year, it's been like hot and bright and clear or hazy, but still really, really hot every day. Except Sunday when it rained, and you know what? That was the hottest day of the year so far at that point. This isn't normal. This doesn't happen here. Luckily my house has only hit 25 degrees so far. Damn. Allegedly 25 degrees. I'm gonna check it again on my phone because I actually had to bookmark the weather app. It's just, I'm not used to this. I have been literally going around my house topless because it's just too damn hot. My cat is very confused. It's 23 degrees. And it will be 23 degrees basically until, well, like an hour. It says anyway. It's probably lying. It's probably lying. Okay, I need to lurk and sort some stuff out real quick before I start food, so I'll be lurking. No worries, brothers. Thank you again so much for the raid. Hope you have good foods and enjoy your lurk. It's so damn hot. And I was seeing my sister yesterday, and I was just like, And she was like, we were going to the beach on Friday, and I was like, ooh, can I come? And then I wake up today and I'm just like, I ain't leaving the house again. I ain't doing it. I'm not going outside. Screw outside. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to rethink my plans. I can't really handle like 23-degree heat here. What the hell am I gonna do well, when I go to Mexico? What's gonna happen then? I'm just gonna cook. I'm just gonna get off the plane and immediately keel over dead from heat exhaustion. Yeah, well, something to consider anyway. Oh my gosh. It's just been so hot. I can't function under these conditions, guys. Why did I think going to Mexico was a good idea? I still want to go. But again, that's like 15 years from now. I'm too much of a big baby. Toby has just taken to just pancaking himself on the carpet in my living room. It's just too hot. I've had to put like little water balls down for him in my bedroom and the bathroom, as well as in the kitchen living room. But I don't know that he knows that they're there, and I also don't think he knows that they're for him. But I also think that my cat's kind of stupid, so I think even if he was like dying of thirst, if he had a bowl of water next to him that wasn't in the right space where it is usually, he wouldn't drink it because he'd be like, that's clearly not for me. Because my cat is stupid. He is a bit of a dumbass. He's cute though, very, very cute. He's the cutest boy. Oh, I mean, housing here is built to retain heat, which doesn't help. But see, that's the thing, is that most housing in Britain was built to combat, like, typical shitty British weather. But the thing is, global warming is a thing. Climate change is a thing. The temperature is rising yearly. Otherwise, what the hell, how do you explain this? We never have summers like this. The last time we had a summer like this was random, and it was about 10 years ago, and my dad got sunstroke. I remember that day, because my dad got sunstroke. He was puking his guts out, and I didn't know how to process that, so I just went and watched The Truman Show. That was a fun day. I actually forgot about that until I was up on Monday, because it was my niece's birthday, and he came in from the outside just going, I'm not staying out there anymore. No, he didn't want to do a repeat, and I was just like, fuck me, that actually happened. Yeah. This guy being dumb, surely not. He's currently like staring at me through my living room door, through my bedroom door, and through the crack that the bathroom door is leaving between the wall. Upside down, with his head like on the carpet. And I need to get another fan, because I keep having to move this one from here and into there and then back and forth, because it's just too damn hot to leave it in one room. And he keeps like trying to play with the wire, and I'm just like, Toby, don't touch that. Toby, don't touch that, because I'm scared he's gonna pull it down and either bonk himself on the head with it, or break it, or both. Because he is a big dumb doofy doo. He's cute though, he's real cute. He's a very cute boy. Aren't you a cute boy? He's out of it. He's just like, it's too hot, man. I'm like, I know. It is indeed very, very hot. Okay. How you all doing? How are you all doing? I hope you're having as good a day as you can considering this terrible heat. And it is terrible. Don't get me wrong, well, that's the thing, is everything I like, I kind of like from an aesthetic standpoint, so I like the aesthetics of summer, the reality not as much. Which may also be true of Mexico, because I've never actually been, so. It's a journey. Life is a journey, and I'll get where I'm going, wherever that is meant to be. Even if that is just like right here. Because the first thing they told me when I moved in here was that there's no limit on the lease. I could stay here until I'm dead if I like. And I'm just like, I might just do that. I might just do that. Hey Tobes, you alright? I think he's got a bit of a lazy eye, because sometimes I feel like he's trying to blink but only one eye moves, and it's just like he's winking at me. Then I wink back for comic effect, and he looks at me like I'm crazy. And he's just like, the fuck are you doing? But you did it first, boy. It's very cute though. I wonder. Hold on a moment. Please work. There we go. I knew I spent all my money on that webcam for a reason. It's because he's a cute boy. That's the wrong thing. There we go, cute boy. Look at that man. Why are you so handsome, eh? He's a very good boy though, he still gives me cuddles. He gives me cuddles in the morning, which is very nice. And then, when he wants something, he'll just yowl at the top of his lungs. Because he's a sweet boy. Eee. Sorry, I'm enraptured just by how cute my cat is. He's very cute, but it's also very distracting sometimes. You're right, Toads. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, so today, this is what happens with my Just Chatting segments. Like, I have all these things to talk about, but I never write them down, and then I can never remember them in the moment, and then they will just come. Well, to be honest, I either never remember what they are, or they come spilling out my mouth like a tower of Jenga, and then I exhaust myself from saying everything too quickly. That is typical Just Chatting segments, or it like rolls. Sometimes it happens organically, which is really nice, but that doesn't feel common. That does not feel common. Oh, the good news, because there is good news somewhere, is that my occupational therapist is so proud of how far I've come that she's thinking of discharging me soon. Bye, Toby. Which is great, because I remember the last time I did occupational therapy, and by that I mean it was CBT. They discharged me after like 2 months, and I went on to have one of the most serious, anxious and depressive periods of my entire life. I did not feel ready to be discharged, and didn't actually realise that it was a limited therapy thing until she was like, okay, that's last session. And I was like, what? Help. Help. But this time I'm actually managing stuff, which is great. Which is great. Next time I feel that way, I'm gonna have to chase her up on that ADD thing, because if that is a thing that's gonna happen, I'd rather know, you know? Wait, what? I feel like sometimes I say things and they're not exactly what I mean to say, and then I confuse myself and everybody else. Yeah, CBT doesn't always work for everyone, to be fair. It did not work for me. Like, to be honest, it did while I was doing it, but I think I was just so ingrained in anxious thoughts, anxious intrusive thoughts, and just like a depressive way of life that I didn't know how to come back from that by myself. At least not at the time. That's something I've been able to work towards gradually, especially since my physical health's been sorted out. But back then, to be honest, I had CBT. I think it was just on the cusp of when everything kind of went to hell. So I think I finished CBT, spring 2016? And that was the year I first moved out. And I failed to keep a job all summer. Like, all summer. Like, nothing lasted more than a few days. And it was just miserable, because nobody could tell me what was wrong. And I just knew I couldn't keep up with it. I couldn't keep up with anything. It didn't help that all of the jobs available were domestic, which I hate, and it's also extremely, like, taxing physical work. I did, I think, 2 shifts as a kitchen porter, and after the first one, my hands seized up and I couldn't move them. And then I got sick, like with a cold, and I remember I had an asthma appointment, and where I was staying was not far from the surgery, so I was just like, okay, I'll walk up for that, get it done. And I was talking to the nurse about how I wasn't able to do my shift, and then she was like, oh, but you're here? And I was just like, yeah, there's a big difference between like a 20-minute asthma appointment and a 9-hour shift in a kitchen drying dishes. Yeah, big difference. Thanks, lady. Thanks, lady. But yeah, that was a bad year, and then I actually hit the drink pretty hard. And then I moved back home because I couldn't get a job and couldn't stay where I was staying. And then I think I fell into one of the deepest depressive ruts I've ever been in. Then I thought it would be a good idea to move in with my sister. That didn't really work. And then that was around about when my food allergies started to crop up, and I ended up with a full body rash where I couldn't sleep because it just never stopped itching. Jeez, that was awful. I'm so glad I got that sorted out. I mean, there was a point where I was like coming through it, like having changed like my diet, but I still had to like expunge all of the foreign stuff from my system, and the way my body chose to do it was through sweat, which was why I had the part of why I had the full body rash. But in doing so, it also, like, I had to moisturize constantly, which means I couldn't sleep. Because when I did sleep, it would be 2 hours, and then I would wake up dry as a bone, and I couldn't even move without breaking my skin, without my skin cracking. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. I don't know how we went down this road, but we went down it. Sorry, guys. Not the happiest. Oh, CBT. That's how we did that. Yeah. Not good times. But now, we can play a cool game. Things have actually been, like, really good lately for streaming. Really good. Like, figured out the roguelike thing, which we kind of already had going on, but I didn't really know how to actually work it into my channel, because roguelikes are the only games I'm actually any good at. And we've got a bunch of opportunities thrown our way, a lot of games, a lot of Steam keys, which is really nice, including Fall of Porcupine, which I played the demo for, and it was good. It was good. My only real concern is how I'm going to do all the voices, because I don't think it's voice acted. No, I don't think so. Which is fine. I'm just not the best at doing voices. We managed with Night in the Woods, though, way back when. So we should be able to manage with this. Stay hydrated, everybody. It's freaking hot. It's fucking hot. Okay. Game. Oh, I'm supposed to also practice not swearing. I'm not sure how well that's going so far. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay. There we go.